We are Nick and Sam Simpson, and this is Sips on the Go. Welcome to the Sydney Marathon. It is race morning here in Sydney, Australia, but today we'll be running 26.2 miles, 42.2 kilometers all throughout Sydney, Australia. And I don't know if you know this, but Sydney has applied to become one of the 6 world majors, making them the 7th world major marathon. And we should know in a couple years whether they get it or not. So this is a candidacy race and an important race here in Sydney, Australia, and I can't wait. They are offering free transportation for all racers, which is amazing. I love that, and I'm just following everyone else because I don't know where I'm going. It is currently 5:52 in the morning. Absolutely gorgeous morning, although it's gonna heat up quite a bit today, but I was crossing the bridge on the tram and saw all the half marathoners running across it. It's so exciting. Wow, the bathroom lines are crazy. I'm glad I got here early. So far, it has been very well organized, but I am in Group B, so I have to get to my wave like pretty soon. But what an absolutely beautiful start to the day.
Good morning, it is bright and early and Sam is on her way. She just started the marathon. I'm hoping I can meet her at 3 different points today, possibly 4. And the first one's actually like 2 blocks from her house. At least that's what it looks like on a map. Of course I'm late. I'm not even running a marathon, I'm out of breath. Like, where do I go? It's supposed to be on this street right here. It's supposed to be right here. Huh. All right, I guess we're gonna figure this out.
First spot to conquer, Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is not a bad spot for starting a race. So cool. I have to like pinch myself and remind myself I'm here.
Walking the wrong way, but they're running on like an overpass, like on the freeway. I don't really know how I'm gonna get up there, but we're gonna find out.
Good on that man. That is not me. I kind of miss Nick on that 5K marker where we were supposed to meet, but that's okay because I'm gonna meet him on the 10K, which is not that much further. Hopefully I get to see him a little better. So far, I'm about 4 miles in. It's pretty hilly, and the second half is worse. It should be fun.
Alright, I just saw her at the first spot. That was the 5K. She was running strong. She's at like the 4-hour mark. So if you know anything about marathons, she's going pretty quick. Sam! Woo! Woo!
Sips on the go!
All right, just saw Sam at spot number 2. I think that was like around 10K-ish. There's a Sydney Marathon app that you can like follow and track people, but it's not really working. But thank God for Find My on Apple, because that's how I'm tracking her. So my next meeting point is a 30-minute walk. Man, I'm like having to run a marathon just to keep up with her while she's running the marathon. But I got her water like she asked and all her clothes that like she asked. Let's go to Hyde Park.
I was actually able to see Nick that time, which was great. Now he's gonna meet me at the 17K marker, which I'm about 6.25 miles in. Many, many, many more miles to go. Just made it to King Street Wharf, which is such a beautiful run. Like, I can't wait to round the corner and go see the Opera House. About 8 miles in, still feeling okay. Ran on top of the Sydney Harbor, now running under the Sydney Harbor. Oh, this is pretty cool. Made it past the worst of the hills, but now for a lot of out and back, which I don't usually love on races, but we got it. Halfway, 21.1 kilometers. Whew. I got it. It's getting hot and very hilly, but I got it. So I got a goo packet and I'm just taking a little walk. Since I'm not running for time, I'm just running to enjoy. I also have to run the New York City Marathon in 6 weeks. So this was mostly actually because I had to get 22 miles in this weekend anyway. So might as well get a medal for it, right? About 10K left. So officially into the single kilometer digits, which is so much easier than the single mile digit. So I'll take it. But I'm finishing up the really long part in Centennial Park and heading back to the final stretches to the Sydney Opera House, which is so fun. But I gotta say, Centennial Park was brutal, so hilly and so hot. It's like 80 degrees today. Whew, I'm getting tired, but I can do it.
Thank you.
Just made it into the Botanic Gardens. Oh, final 4K. I can do it. I'm feeling better, although there's still a pretty good hill in the next couple of kilometers, so I can do it. I can do hard things. I gotta say, you guys, this is brutal. The hills and the heat. It's absolutely beautiful, but it is so brutal. I've never seen people walk like this on a marathon. It's very hilly. Final stretch, 2 more kilometers. I got this, let's do it. So hard. I need to be careful because I can't breathe. I sprint at the end. Third time finisher. Thank you. Yay!
Oh my God.
Every time I finish, it's so emotional. Just work so hard for that, and that like finish line feeling is so, you can't describe it. I honestly wasn't sure I was gonna be able to do that one either, because I only trained for SIP like less than 2 months. Definitely not my fastest, but I don't even care. It was so hot and so hilly. and I ran it fairly good considering. It's amazing. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was a very beautiful and brutal race. I gotta say, I have never seen that many people walk during a marathon. I mean, like, up until the last 2 kilometers, and usually people are like running the last 2K, but between the heat and the hills, like, that's pretty brutal. And they're applying to become one of the majors, and I gotta say, they might have to change up that route in order to qualify for the majors. It's pretty, like, it's extraordinarily hilly. And New York is like one of the hillier races, and like Sydney is like 4 times as hilly. So they're gonna have to probably figure that out, but it was like beautiful and really well done. They had water at like every 2 kilometers and sometimes sooner because it was so hot. They had so many great volunteers. They had a lot of porta potties. It was just like overall a really well organized race. It's the hardest run I've ever done. And I thought Kyoto was hard, but Kyoto was so much easier, and Kyoto is very hilly. I got it! And look at my cool shirt. Look at it. Are you ready for this? Bam! Because I'm a finisher. 3rd-time finisher. Woo, 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 woo! That was such a brutally beautiful run, but we're gonna close out this video because I can barely stand and I want some beer. So I hope that I have encouraged you to get out there and go believe in yourself. It's like making me emotional. It's just like everyone has worked so hard for that. Anyway, I hope that I encouraged you to get out there and believe in yourself and follow your dreams. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna try to make it through this without crying, but we're gonna be in Australia for the next like 10 more days, and then we move on to a new country. So we hope you join us as we go explore the rest of Australia. Please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, do all the things, and until next time. I'm so emotional. Oh my god. Okay, I can do it. Until next time, we will see you on the go. I gotta say. So we hope that you join us. So we hope that you join us as we go to. So we hope that you enjoy us as we.
I think the next spot I'm meeting her at is like, I think she said 30K or 18K. She's gonna be mad at me because she's like, why didn't you listen? I mean, I don't know. I'm just trekking along here. Oh, all right, Hyde Park it is.